The Bombay High Court has rejected the plea of postgraduate students from Nair College who were involved in the Payal Tadvi suicide case. The students had moved the court as they wanted to complete their education. Let me quickly go across to my colleague Santia. Santia, take us through what exactly the High Court said while rejecting the plea to study.
See, on Thursday, Payal Tadvi's commitment to suicide accused all three of them. They filed an application seeking the further permission to study and to complete their MD, which they were pursuing from Nair Hospital. So at that time, of course, the High Court had its own apprehension, but also mentioned that how High Court cannot stop anybody from completing their studies, but also considering the social impact the case had. There is a chance that if being sent back to Nair, the accused might face hostility. So to confirm that, to understand that, the HOD of the gynecology department of Nair Hospital was called to the court, and court specifically asked him whether it's possible to take these women back. To that, he said there is no possibility to take them back, because even if we decide to keep, as in the Nair Hospital decides to keep them in a separate unit altogether, but there are common labs and common wards where the accused will come in contact with the staffers, with the nursing staff and the fourth grade staffers who are witnesses in the case, and that will hamper the case. And also how there is a hostile environment against these three, and then Nair Hospital cannot guarantee the safety of these three accused there. And also he said that how it will send a wrong message that something of this order can be done, and all it will attract is nothing else but a suspension for few months. Now, not just that, so court heard all these things, and court first, because the application was about modification of bail conditions. So first, Bombay High Court rejected the prayer of the accused to continue their studies at Nair Hospital. So that condition remains the same, that the accused will not be allowed to enter Nair Hospital till the trial in the court is over.
Okay, Santia, thank you so much for those updates. The High Court revoking the suspension of the license of the accused doctors, but at the same time rejecting the plea of these postgraduate students in this case. Let's remember, they have been accused of abetment to suicide.